Welcome to Granny Rocks Our World, where Granny Beth Green shares with us her uncommon perspectives, which can be unsettling or help us make sense of things.
Or both.
Or both. And we air every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 6:30 p.m. for a 15-minute show. So please join us, and thank you for those of you who have already joined us. And now, without further ado, I just want to say a few words about Beth. She is a very experienced counselor, intuitive counselor of some 38 years, and has written a number of books, 6 books as a matter of fact, about human behavior, and has created 4 original CDs of music, and is the founder of the innerrevolution.org, among other things. And now, without further ado,
How about announcing our topic for tonight?
And our topic tonight is, during the shutdown, how can we relax, or should we? And now here's Beth Green live.
Okay, so first of all, I want to say hello to the people who've already said hi to us.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, Todd. Mm-hmm. He said hi, Beth and Jane.
Yeah.
Hello, Erica. Hello, Tracy. And hello, Simone. Well, these are the people who've already said hi. If you come on and you want me to say hi to you, you have to say something to me, like hi, or hello, or glad to see you, or come up and see me sometime. Okay, so during the shutdown, how can we relax, and should we? I want to talk about life in general. Life is not very relaxing, isn't it? I mean, I find life really kind of stressful. Mm-hmm. I mean, most of us are doing something. We're working, we're taking care of children, we're trying to get enough money out of welfare to keep us going. I mean, there's always something, and it's always stressful. At least I think it is. And I think everybody is stressed. I mean, I don't think that's a mystery that everybody is stressed. So now, what is our version of relaxation? Oh, go to the bar. Hello, Christy Dawn from Arkansas. I love it.
Hey.
Oh, I got 2 comments today from New York City. I loved it. They came on after the show.
And I used to be a neighbor. I lived in Texas.
Well, there you go. And I of course, I'm born in New York. I mean, it's pretty obvious, isn't it? Anyway, so the thing is, life itself is very stressful, and it always has been. I mean, you think back onto when, we lived in caves. You never knew when the saber-toothed tiger was going to get you, or you were going to run out of food, or the weather was going to change unpredictably, or any of those kind of things. And so I don't know how that happened, but anyway, it's something weird just happened. So there's always unexpected things. And then there's like health issues, right? It's like you never know when you're going to break a leg, or you're going to contract cancer, or the saber-toothed tiger gets your child, or whatever, or your husband suddenly gets up and leaves, or whatever. So we're always, in a state of, what's going to happen next? What's going to happen next? We have fear. And that's very understandable, isn't it? And so fear, of course, is the bottom of stress. And so now we have the government shutdown on top of it. So not only do you have all your normal fears and anxieties about, am I going to get a promotion? Am I going to be okay? But on top of that, we have this darn government shutdown. Now, are these poor people going to manage? Are they going to be able to sustain themselves? Are they going to go bankrupt? Caring about others causes stress too. You say, oh my God, we have to shut down. We have to shut the shutdown now, because we get so upset. And hello, Arie, because we're so upset about the state of the world, and we say, this is stupid. I mean, why aren't we doing this, and why aren't we doing it? Whatever your opinion is about how we should handle it. Of course, mine is open the government and then have a real conversation about immigration and border security, but we couldn't possibly do that. No. So anyway, so we have this extra stress. Is there any news? Did you get any news? Did you see any news? Is it going to happen? Now Trump is going to make a major address tomorrow about the shutdown. Oh, now everybody can just say, what is he going to say? What is he going to say? I mean, I can just see it. People are probably already creating their rebuttal to whatever he says tomorrow that we don't even know what it's going to be yet, but we have to be prepared. So part of what stress actually is for us is we feel like we have to be prepared for the worst all the time. Now, on top of that, there's things like, well, like my mother, my mother was always stressed. I mean, I don't think my mother knew the meaning of relaxation. It just wasn't in her vocabulary or in her worldview that you could actually, her idea of relaxing at night was watching television while she was knitting. I mean, she could never stop doing something productive. So I think I have a little bit of that too. It's like, woo. And then, stress breeds stress, because once you get stressed and your hormones are racing and your adrenaline is up, and it's like, well, now you really can't stop. And so then you say, I'm going to relax. So let me give me a glass of wine or something, or take a pill. Well, trust me, guys, you only think that's relaxing you. It's really stressing out your body that says, what is this poison you're putting into me? What do you expect me to do with all this? So we don't even know how to relax. And I'm going to talk about that. I think I'm going to get to that tonight, but I never know. I have 15 minutes. I have to talk fast, right? So, yeah, and I love this Monday, Wednesday, Friday, because it's really taking off, and loving people are writing to me. And I'm just like, we just got so many likes on our last show, and the comments were all positive. I mean, I'm not used to this. So anyway, I was like, oh my God, people are commenting. What horrible thing are they going to say? So, right? So now we have the shutdown. Now, if you're personally impacted by it, then it's even more stressful. It's like, how am I going to pay the rent? So, but it isn't just those people who are personally impacted. Everybody cares, and everybody's upset. And on top of that, everybody's impacted by everybody. So if you're without a paycheck, that means that the guy around the corner may also lose his income or her income. So, and don't ever become self-employed if you want to live without stress. Let me tell you something. But anyway, so I'm going to get back to this. So why do we really have to relax? And how can we, when there's so much pain, there's so much suffering? I mean, you don't even want to drive down the road and look at all the homeless people. I mean, how can you relax when people are hungry, when people are poor, when people are, are shooting up? So anyway, the first thing we have to do is recognize that when we do not relax, we get stupid. And if we don't get that, we will not have that determination that we have to put relaxation on the agenda. For example, before the show tonight, I was saying, oh my God, what am I going to talk about tonight? Right? So that wasn't a very relaxed day. So I went out and I did something that was really relaxing, and I fell asleep. I actually fell asleep, and I woke up in time. So, in plenty of time. Well, I only woke up in time because James said dinner is ready. So that's how come I woke up in time. But anyway, I felt so relaxed. I did something that is very relaxing for me. Now, maybe for you, it's taking a bath or playing with the kids, or listening to music, or exercising, or something really healthy, something really nurturing for you that actually relaxes your body, mind, and spirit. Now, again, I want to say the reason that we have to do this is because when we're not relaxed, we're stupid, and we tend to be easily manipulated. Let's say you already are stressed out and you hate somebody, and then somebody spreads a rumor on Facebook. Oh, Donald Trump has now shot 50 people in the Oval Office. Did you hear? Donald Trump shot 50 people in the Oval Office, right? And then you spread that. I mean, you don't even take the time to say, really? Are there 50 people in the Oval Office at the same time? So, what I'm saying? Or Nancy Pelosi just whatever. I don't know. Killed the president of the Senate, or whatever, the Senate Majority Leader. But I mean, I'm using the most ridiculous examples. However, they're not that ridiculous. It's like thousands of people are coming to our border every minute. It's costing us $80 million gazillion dollars. They're all rapists. Well, would that kind of statement actually make sense to people if they were relaxed and were thinking? They would actually say, gee, I wonder if that's true. Let me check it out. And they wouldn't always go to the people who are going to agree with them, because, see, everybody's all revved up already, right? So you go to the major rever and I don't mean inner rever, because we are the innerrevolution.org. I bet you go to whoever is going to hype this. So, okay, you think this is ridiculous? What about, this happens in school. It's like, did you hear that Johnny McDowell brought his pet snake to school today? No, he didn't. Did you hear that Johnny McDowell brought his pet snake? Now, you don't even stop and say, Johnny McDowell doesn't have a snake, right? See what I'm saying? Fact check. But you have to be relaxed, because when we're not relaxed, we are looking for the signs that the sky is going to fall. Oh my God, the stock market is crashing. We're going to go, I'm not saying that it doesn't happen. I've already acknowledged life really is stressful. The stock market does crash. I mean, the sky does fall at times. That's actually the pollution that's falling. It's not the sky itself. But, and there are bad things, but it's like we are just so looking for evidence that this terrible thing is happening, because we're already in that fight and flight state. So it's like we're alert. So our version of being alert is being hysterical. Oh, me. I'm never hysterical. I mean, I'm the calmest person on the planet. Oh no, I just looked at my checkbook. Oh my God, we're overdrawn. I made a mistake. I did this, I did that. Maybe you did, maybe you didn't. Take a breath, go look again. Maybe somebody made a deposit and you didn't mark it. I mean, how many times have you made a mistake and gotten all stressed out about it because you didn't realize that you misunderstood something? Oh, he said this. No, he didn't say. Actually, they didn't say that Johnny McDowell bought his pet snake. What he actually said was, Johnny McDowell has a stomach ache. I didn't hear that, because I'm so sure that Johnny McDowell is such an a-hole that he would definitely do this, especially when we have opinions on top of it. It's like, I already have an opinion that Johnny McDowell is an a-hole. So not only do I absolutely believe everything negative that anyone says about him, but I lost my thread right in the middle of my sentence. I want to believe something negative about him. I always am looking. But that is also part of the state of stress, because we're so upset that we can't look at things calmly. So how do we relax? I know Victoria says, how do we relax? I know I'm stressed. I know I'm hypervigilant. How do I stop? Oh, thank you. Thank you. Well, the first thing we have to do, I'm so glad you asked me that question. That means that you're convinced. We have to make up our minds that we have to be relaxed, and that relaxation and alertness is what we want to substitute for stress. We have to believe that we are more alert when we are relaxed. Now, I know that's true, because when we are relaxed, our brains are as capable as they can be of understanding things. So let's look at the things that are stressing us, like Victoria. Why don't you think about the things that are stressing you? And then ask yourself, are those the real things, or are you carrying stress from your childhood? Are you carrying stress because your husband or your, Victoria said, but I don't know if that's a question mark or a yes. So, and that, I'm not even sure what you're hung about, but I'm going to go back to this relaxation idea. You may be stressed by something that you don't even recognize. You may be stressed because your children are stressed, or the people around you are stressed because this collective is stressed. You may be stressed because your life seems unbearable, but maybe if you relaxed, you might discover, it was a yes. Yes, Victoria, thank you. I've never met Victoria before, but I love you already. So, see, when we recognize, okay, there's all kinds of reasons that we're stressed, but that we need to start to calm ourselves in order to think clearly, we might discover that when we calm down, we want to leave the SOB. See, when we relax, We are more connected to ourselves. Yes, she's saying yes to having more alertness when I'm relaxed. I'm so glad that you're saying that, and I hope you represent all the other people out there. Because there are two things. Yes, we're afraid that if we get relaxed, something terrible is going to happen, like the sky will fall. But if we're alert while we are relaxed, then we'll probably hear the rumbling when the sky is about to fall. We're much more aware of what is coming because we're noticing things instead of just reacting all the time. See, stress makes us very reactive, right? And the other thing about it is that when we relax, we're more in touch with ourselves and we can actually start thinking clearly. And we can say, I want to leave this job, or I need to start taking care of my health, or I need to do whatever it is that I need to do because I'm noticing what it is that's actually bothering me, that's actually causing me this distress. And then I might make some changes. So here it is. Oh my God, I'm out of time already, but I'm going to complete. The first thing is we're afraid to relax because we don't realize that relaxation is the friend of alertness. So that's one thing. And we need to make that decision. I think there's three things that we need to make the decision that our relaxation is absolutely essential. I mean, there are moments, of course, when you just can't, but those are few and far between, guys. And then the other thing is we have to get over the fear that if we relax, we're going to feel how we feel. We're going to feel our bodies. We're going to feel our pain. We're going to feel our fatigue. We're going to feel how ripped off we might be feeling, whatever it is that we're feeling. And then we may have to make some decisions that are scary. It scares us to make life-altering decisions. It's so much easier to just keep running on that treadmill that keeps us constantly stressed, isn't it? So during this government shutdown, we have compassion for the people who are suffering. And we have to have faith that if we can come together and support one another, we can change this world in such a way that people stop abusing each other. And that's, of course, my ultimate hope for the ultimate relaxation. The ultimate relaxation is that we all feel safe in this world. And we can't feel safe if the world isn't safe. If you really are worrying about somebody shooting you, you just explain why meditation is a good thing for me to do in a way my teachers haven't. Thank you, Victoria. I love you. Erica just said, this explains so much. Thank you. Oh, I am so happy. There is nothing that makes me happier than being of service to you, helping people. That is what makes me happy. And when I hear from you and you like our show and you share it, it helps me to relax because it helps me to know that what I'm trying to do, I'm accomplishing, and that we're accomplishing it together. So please keep those cards and letters coming. Share this show. Come back Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 6:30. You never know what I'm going to talk about or what I'm going to say, and neither do I. And so there's so much more about this, but I hope that I gave you a few nuggets to go with. Go in peace and start to believe that your relaxation is the most important thing for your health, for your well-being, and for the planet. And I don't mean sloughing off. I mean relaxing, being alert, and allowing ourselves to think clearly and compassionately. Thank you for the wonderful, wonderful support that we are receiving.
Bye for now. See you next time.
See you Monday live if you can't, if you can.